Welcome to RSA TV, the Hat-Trick Show, brought to you by Coaches Ndinjogo. And of course, this is the show, the only show actually that you get every bit of sports. Talk of football, basketball, rugby, lawn tennis, table tennis. Mention as many sports as you may know. And of course, here I'm going to take you through the Division 1 league that just ended the other day. And of course, Rainbow taking it, and Nairobi United coming in second, and Young Bulls coming in third. Kumbuka wale ambao wako namba 3 watakuwa wanacheza kitu tunaita mini league, watakuwa wanacheza ile playoff ili waweze kuingia katika National Super League. Division 1 is very important to us as RSA because our great friends Royal Hot Stars ambao wamemaliza nambari ya 5 katika ligi hii ya Division 1 wamekuwa na alama 51. Ni timu ya kwetu hapa nyumbani, and of course not forgetting our good brothers Zitek Titans ambao pia wamemaliza katika nambari 11. Hiyo ni Division 1. Je, msimu unaokuja tutakuwa tunaleta wao makocha hapa tuzungumze na wachezaji hao tujue watakuwa wamejipanga aje katika msimu ambao unakuja. Na leo tuko nao wasichana wawili ambao kwa kweli wamebobea kispoti.
Rudo Sports Academy was established in year 2015, and this time we only had the 18 and above boys team. And in 3 years time we realized that there was a need for the junior teams, so we decided in year 2018 to establish a junior team that is 17 years and below. And currently we have under 5, under 7, sorry, under 9, under 11, under 13, under 15, and now under 17, both boys and girls.
Karibu sana. It's okay. Umesema majina halisi yote 3?
RENEE Wangari Gishuki.
Good. Fido?
Delicious.
Good.
Delicious Njoki.
Karibuni sana kwenye Hat-Trick Show.
Thank you.
Hat-Trick Show, hapa mtakuwa mnajienjoy, tutakuwa tunafanya michezo hapa, lakini kabla wacha tuwajue. Tuanze na wewe, ni nani, majina, umesoma wapi, je, unapenda sport?
Okay, thank you very much for having me on your show. My name is RENEE Wangari Gishuki. I am 18 years old, currently doing a short course with the Talent Studio on acting, but I do swimming because of passion, and I have a slight interest in sports, but I love to keep myself aware.
Good.
Yeah.
Hapo kwa swimming tutakuja. Fido.
Okay, my name is FIDOLECIOUS Njoki, and I just finished my Form 4 last year, so practically I'm not doing anything in the meantime, but I'm into games, I'm into tennis, lawn tennis, that is it, and netball.
Yes.
And I think sport is one of my thing. I can say that because it really makes me feel more outgoing, more relaxed, and I feel I'm the owner, I own the place.
Good.
Something like that.
That's good. And of course, without forgetting about the importance of us playing sport, and especially the health-wise and all that. But before we go there, maybe even if you have not played professionally kwa mambo ya sporti, hiyo tennis, how is it played? Watu ni wangapi wanacheza kwa ile mchezo, ama kidogo tuguzie kidogo. How many people are supposed to play table lawn tennis?
Lawn tennis is something about 2 people, but you can have your substitute in case maybe something happens, maybe you faint or no.
Umecheza katika shule ama umecheza?
Yeah, I have played and I've reached county level. I was studying in Kirinyaga County, so I reached county level, but
good.
Unfortunately, we didn't get.
Good. So you would encourage as many girls, as many ladies to participate in lawn tennis?
Yeah, by the way, it is more classy.
Good. Swimming.
Swimming.
You have slight interest in other sports, but you do swimming.
Yes.
And of course, we know swimming competition. Have you competed in any competition? Or?
Our academy has participated in various tournaments like Inua Talanta, which was held in Mombasa year 2019. We were the champions in 2 categories, under 11 and under 9. The Inua Talanta also happened at Nanyuki in year 2019 as well, and we also defended the cup for under 9, and this time we also got under 15, under 11 losing the championship. So that's a great achievement, and we have also participated in other tournaments which we have won in different categories, and also friendly matches. We've played various of them and won. So it shows that our academy is making more steps.
So I started doing swimming very recently, actually at the beginning of this year, and I've been doing swimming with hydrofit swimmers.
Yes.
And I was training to become a coach, really, but I loved swimming because of how calming it is, and it just makes you feel like you're in control of what you're doing over water, and makes you feel like you're on top of the world. So I really enjoyed swimming from the very beginning, but I started taking lessons recently, and I'm doing it to become a coach.
Yes.
So I can be able to train other people. In terms of competitions, I have attended competitions, but I have not competed. I've taken other people for competitions, people that I've started to train.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tukiwa tu hapo kwa swimming, maybe mzazi uko pale nyumbani, you have a 5-year-old, a 10-year-old. Is it possible for these young ones to be trained to swim?
Absolutely. It's actually very recommendable to start swimming at a very tender age. Like from kindergarten, that's a really good time, because the body of a child adapts very fast to such things like swimming. And actually, where I was training with very young children who get to learn very quickly. And also, when they start swimming early, they're able to grow with it, and their bodies just become like a swimmer's body.
Fidi, away from training, away from competing, let's talk of government funding these sports, especially ladies. How do you see it as a lone tennis player, whereby the government doesn't fund these sports? What message would you have to government funding, especially for the ladies? Because at a football, when you are struggle, sana.
I really think they say that it is kind of an underestimate to women, but like for me, I really face some disadvantages, especially in lawn tennis, because it is not a popular game, especially in Kenya.
True.
Many people play lawn tennis, but for netball, there are at least a population that plays. But I can really advise or ask or request that we can get some breakthrough through our MCAs and some people who can reach to us, because especially in tennis, it is really difficult to get a ground, especially.
Even playing grounds are difficult.
It is very difficult.
Because you go to high schools, you go to primary school, the only pitch they have is football and maybe volleyball, nothing more.
And maybe if you are advantaged enough, you get maybe one school or two that can.
Sasa kama lawn tennis hawana, what about swimming pools? Are they available in, even in the schools? The same question goes, maybe the funding in terms of ladies and of course the swimming in particular.
Okay, so as I've said, I've not been in swimming for a long while, but from what I've observed, swimming is supported, but not from within the country. Yeah. Because you find that a lot of good swimmers are picked by international players, or they're sponsored by someone outside the country. Yes. And so a lot of our good swimmers are not from within. They're not supporting our own country, because they're being bought literally. But I feel like if it was more of a recognized sport and it was given more attention, maybe we could get more people interested in it, and also if we could have like times for trainings for people that can't afford, it would also be really nice, because I feel like there's a lot of great swimmers that don't have the opportunity.
Good. Here at RSA and of course Rural Sports Academy, we deal with football, where we train young men and women, the small boys 5 years, small girls 5 years, all the way to our senior team.
Rural Sports Academy is accredited academy by FKF and FIFA, and of course CAF. These are the football managing bodies. FKF manages the football in Kenya, and we are accredited through them to CAF and FIFA. Rural Sports Academy is in class 2. By class 2, we mean because we don't have boarding facility. Any academy in class 2, then that requires them to have an office, to have accredited coaches, to have a pitch where they can train, and all these other basic equipments. But but the fact that we don't have the boarding facility, then that misses us to have the class 1 level. But for now we are in class 2, meaning in future we are planning to have boarding facilities where kids can come and board, then we can be a class 1 academy. In Kenya, by the way, we don't have a class 1 sporting academy. All the other academies in class 2, and we are number 5 to be accredited. So we are number 5 in the whole of the country. So that shows how in Kenya we don't have such initiative. We don't have these academies. You know, if we are number 5 and we just established ourselves in 2018, that tells a lot. And if we are given more time, say 10 years, then we must be in class 1.
Unajua kitu yote ya football?
Okay.
Fido.
Okay, as for me,
Yeah.
I played once. That was in 2017 when I was in class 7.
Yes.
And okay, I was good, but I was just like a push. Nilikuwa tunapush hatukuwa na players shule. I couldn't afford to see our school not having players, and we are there.
Yes.
So nilikuwa tunaenda.
Ile tu ya kusukuma.
Nothing. 4-0. Nil.
Ile ya kusukuma tu. Umecheza football?
No. I have not played football. I don't watch football. But I have had a little.
You don't watch football? You miss a lot, my friend.
I have always wanted to start, but I don't know why the interest is just not there. But I have had a little bit of experience because when we're at school, when there was a team playing, and sometimes we'd all be told you have to participate, so that we're not just there and not active. I would just go stand in the middle of the field. I'm not doing much, but I'm watching from the middle of the field. Yeah. So that was my experience with football.
Now it becomes very difficult for me to ask you which team do you support, but let me still ask, because you don't watch. Do you really support any team?
I support the winning team.
Yourself?
For me, it's the Blues, Chelsea. For life.
Usitoke, tutakuwa tunarudi tuweze kuingia katika challenges, and of course, don't miss this.